Oh, I've not done this for a while. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I've missed this. Well, hello everyone and welcome to another edition of MrElfSquirrel, and I'm sorry for having been absent for quite so long. We've had lots of stuff going on and life just gets in the way occasionally. This isn't my full-time job. I work full-time. I'm self-employed and I work long hours, and you can't always spend hours on your bike. The other half's been out a lot, but unfortunately I've not had the opportunity, but never mind. Anyway, so here I am, and as I haven't been out for a while, I'm feeling a little bit rusty, so I'm just trying to get back into it and familiarise myself. That being said, I came out of the house this morning and I feel I got off my driveway quite well. For me, sometimes my driveway just freaks me out, and that's when I just panic and I don't manage to get my sort of turn right. But the last time I came out of my bike out of my driveway, and we didn't get this on film unfortunately, I managed to forget to put my feet down. I just fell over and then I couldn't move because my bike was trapping my legs, so I had to wait for Chris to get off, Mr. Squirrel to get off and come and rescue me because I was stuck. Right, must remember to lean into the corners. But yeah, so yeah, life's got in the way a bit recently. So I have, since I last was out, I've passed my theory and my observation bit, part of my test, so that's done. Some other slight changes. We've got different camera stuff going on, so I've got a little GoPro at the front where I can see you. It's got a slightly different lens on it now. What's the lens, Chris? Because I don't know what it is, but people will probably ask me.
Oh, it's the Max Lens mod.
Max Lens mod, there you go, you see. So a bit of that, and then oh, hang on, let me think about this because we're coming up to a junction. Cars, focus, shoulder, out we go. Ooh, see, I'm a bit rusty. Nothing coming, no. Right, that was a bit rubbish, but never mind. Right, so yes, we've got new camera angles, so I've got one on my lid now and one facing me, which I don't know if I like or not yet. I'll have to let you know what I think, but does mean I can say hello to you all and you can see my face a bit more. You might not want to, that is. But anyway, let me know.
In fairness, you did have a camera facing you before. It was just a 360.
Didn't have quite the same sort of angle on my face though, did it?
Wasn't quite as in your face.
So no, it wasn't quite as in my face. So yeah, so it's really nice being back out on the bike. The weather is glorious. I'm in my sweaty kit because I don't have any summer kit, so got my sweaty horrible gloves on that I end up the linings come out as I take them off all the time, so at some point there's some new gloves in my future. But I think I've said this before, I've had problems finding gloves that fit my long fingers and then the talons that I have on the end, that are not then too baggy around the rest of my hands. So I'm open to suggestions if anybody can think of anything. My lovely brother suggested I get some that I have made bespoke. I can imagine the price tag on that. But yes, so we'll wait and see what I need to do about that. So I've got these horrid big sweaty things on, but dress for the slide, that's what they say, isn't it? Because obviously coming off would be rather nasty. Right, now you've got a roundabout, so I'm going to try and focus for a minute. Don't pull out, Mr. Morrison's, thank you.
Now try and keep it fairly tight. You don't want to be too wide. Perfect.
Was that the right shoulder to check? I can never remember which shoulder it is. If I remember, I have to try and remember it's the indicator side I need to check for my lifesavers.
Yeah, you're just checking in the direction that there could be a potential danger coming from.
Yeah, I know you say that, but for me, trying to get that in my head, I need to think of it a different way. I can't think of it that's a potential danger because it's all bloody round me, the danger, isn't it? Let's face it. But for me, if I try and remember that it's the indicator side that I just do my shoulder check, hopefully that will stay in my brain. Right, let's see how I feel going a bit faster. And I know these roads, and it's sticky and it's hot, so there's no wet patches. Just have to watch out for gravel and other horrid people that might pull out on me. And whew, oh, I've missed this. I've really missed this. Oh, I've got a smile on my face. I don't know, I'm only on a little bike, but I do love it. Woohoo! I'm open full throttle, can't go any faster. Mind you, I am in 6th, so I won't be climbing very hard. But this is fun. Fast enough for me. Oh, look at the weather, guys. And the fields have already been harvested because it's been so dry. So you'll probably guess about the time of year I'm out. We're mid-July. We're in the middle of this heat wave. Perfect biking weather in some aspects, although some days can be a little bit too sweaty. While I think of it, I wanted to say hello to the Holtons. I saw them the other day down the pub, and they said that their children, Thomas and George, are watchers. So hi, Thomas and George. Nice to know that you're watching, and give me a little like if you're watching this. Right. Around this lady. There we go. Didn't look over my shoulder, did I? I should have done.
Well, you should, but you know it's just me buying it.
I know, but it's not a point, is it?
No. Don't beat yourself up. You've not been out for a long time.
I know, but it's just I need to remember these things, and I know sometimes it irritates me when you tell me stuff because you're my husband. Whoa. But at the end of the day, the little reminders like that do help concrete it in my head that I'm not doing the things I should be doing. Right, let's get going a bit faster. So I've had a few comments asking where I've been, so hopefully this video will get out and people will stop asking me, where are you? No. But I'm back out. Oh, wibble wobble. No, he's staying put. Right.
I suppose you'll need to think about some proper instruction shortly.
Have to start thinking about what? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you speak a bit louder for me?
Yeah, I said I suppose you're going to have to start thinking about some proper instruction shortly if you're going to go for your test this year.
Yeah, I need to get that organised and booked. It's not cheap though, is it? You know, I think you're looking at around 700 odd quid to get your mod 1 and 2 done, especially if you want some lessons in there, and fuel costs aren't getting any cheaper. So yes, I do need to get it in and organised. I want to do it. I definitely want to do it, and I think I've been off the bike for a while, and it almost makes you think, oh, is it worth it? But actually now I'm back out on it in weather like this, you know, it's most definitely worth it. Oh, do you know what? I still keep going back to that Bennett's Day and how it helped me corner. What a difference I feel now. What a difference. Do the Bennett's Day, or do something that helps your rider confidence. Just what a difference to how I feel riding. Is he going to go in front? What's he doing? No, he's staying put. Good-o. Right. Oh, I miss my little nods from the drivers in the other bikers. Right, slow down, roof, tight bend. The other thing I do is I get totally obsessed with stuff, so my ADHD makes me obsessive about certain things, but only for short periods. So it's nice to know that getting back on the bike hasn't made me feel like, oh, I've done this, I don't want to do it again. Actually, I'd quite happily keep doing it. My current obsession is wedding flowers for my lovely friend Lauren. She's getting married in a few weeks. I'm growing her flowers, and I'm making a 50th birthday cake because you can't have too much crap going on in your life. So there you go, keeping my life busy. I'm always doing something. There's always some little project somewhere going on. Right, let's change down again. Turning down again. Oh, he's stopping. Thank you. Remembered my lifesaver then. I didn't think you were behind me then. All I could see was the other cars, but obviously you were just tucked in a bit more.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm trying to think of anything else that's been going on that I can comment on.
I'm just pleasantly surprised at how confident you look, having not been on for an extended period.
Wow, I'm feeling it as well. I'm enjoying it.
Good.
I don't feel like I'm that rusty, and I thought I really would be because I've not done it for so long.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike.
Ha ha ha. Right, we're turning here or doing the roundabout?
We're going right round the roundabout and back the way we came.
Okay, the joys. Right, let's focus now then.
I'll repeat that. We're going right round the roundabout and back the way we came. We've got previous convictions for miscommunication about this roundabout.
First or second?
I would, whatever you're comfortable with.
I'm coming. Don't know he was going to stop then. That was a bit wibbly wobbly.
That was alright.
But not too bad. I didn't know if he was coming out then. I think he was thinking about it, wasn't he?
I think he was.
Yeah. But thankfully he stayed where he was. Didn't really want to go over a bonnet. Not on my first time out. Would have been very slow, but I still wouldn't have wanted to do it. Hey up, there's a helicopter coming in. That's a yellow one. So Chris has recently been away on a long trip on his bikes with friends of ours, and he's quite jealous actually. I wasn't able to do it, but I wouldn't have been able to because I'm a learner still. I would have needed a full licence to do it, but
well, no, we stayed away from the motorways most of the time. You would have been able to do it. You'd have just been a lot slower than the rest of us. That's
yeah, and if you go somewhere like Cornwall for the roads, you don't want to be waiting around for a slow coach like me, do you?
Oh well, in fairness though, there's an awful lot of tight technical little back roads, so you wouldn't have been any slower. Because none of us were going at any great speed. There's some real real hairpins and some, you know, high hedges, and you can't really see round, and you're going up a very steep hill at the same time as going round a very sharp corner, so there wasn't a great deal in terms of high speed, but it was yeah, it was great fun.
Stay there. Thank you. Oh, this is such good fun. Miss this. Really miss this. But I decided today not to come out and do anything too difficult. I didn't want to try and do a town and all the traffic lights and everything. Plus it's too much of a lovely day to be stuck in a city or a town. But I wanted to just get back out and feel the wind in my hair and just get out really. We're just doing our very local back roads that we're both very familiar with, and know where we're going. Oh, I feel so much more confident than I used to. I honestly thought I'd be rubbish today.
No, it shows. You do look confident.
honestly thought I'd be rubbish. Didn't think I would. I just thought I would have forgotten everything. Just, just nice to know that I've got back on and I don't feel like I've lost any ability. I thought I'd be struggling with all my gears, not knowing where they are, up or down, all the rest of it. But actually, it all feels quite natural still. Ride coming out next weekend. Hopefully the weather won't be absolutely and utterly boiling. For any of the lady riders out there, it's a female biker meetup. The lady. Right, I'm gonna have to get the name right before. That cornering was crap, wasn't it? There's a big meetup next week, and I'm going to be going out with a group of ladies and gents, to be fair, and for the first time doing a ride out in a group of other people, and also to go to this big bike meet, and it's in relation to trying to break the world record for the biggest female bike meet. So that's on next weekend. That's where we're off to, so I'm looking forward to that. It's at Triumph's is it Triumph's headquarters it's at in?
I don't know. I think you did mention it was at Triumph's place at Hinckley, but I've not had any. I've not looked at any of the information about it, so I'm just being led by you, really. No. Sorry, I can't know.
That's all right. My mate Lisa's going to let us know timings and what have you. So she'll do that this week, she said.
It's up and back in a day, isn't it?
Yeah, up and back in a day. There's a big event going on for the day. Lots of stalls and things.
You might just have to mention to Lisa that you won't be able to go on the motorway, obviously.
Yes, she already knows. Yeah, it's been planned with me in mind. I think I'm the only learner in the group, so it's been planned with me in mind, so that's fine. So yeah, and they're more than happy to do that. I think because it's this sort of event, you know, it's not spoiling their only ride because it's raining all the rest of the time, so I think they're all quite happy enough that I'm joining them. I think they're just keen that I get me proper licence so I can get a decent bike. Well, I say that, decent bike, how rude to my poor little Honda. I get a slightly bigger engine. Still feeling the love for the Triumph, so I can't wait to be at a point where I can try that.
Tiger 660 Sport you were looking at, wasn't it?
That's the one. Right, I feel like I could be out for another hour. You've got to get back, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah, to be fair, I've got a cake to make. Right, do you know what? This has been quite good fun. Have you got enough time to go down past Tesco's and round that loop, or do you need to get back?
No, we can go down past Tesco's, yeah. So
straight on here then, let's do that. Got another 5 minutes, but I don't want to go in yet.
That's good that you're having enough fun to keep you out.
Yeah. Tell you what, there's a lot of roadkill on my helmet though.
Yeah, well, you don't have a screen, so nothing's getting diverted from you.
No. Got those little things to clean it with, haven't we, back at the house?
That's if I haven't used them already, which I might have done.
You've used mine up?
I might have. I might have to buy some more.
So you bought me a kit to clean my screen.
Oh no, you've got all your kit, it's just the disposable wipes I've used. Yeah, the sprays are really good actually.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now, is it Shift It or something? But it's, the wipes are really, really good. There's a wet one and a dry one. And they're really, really easy to stick in your pocket.
Oh, do you know what? I'm hungry and we're driving past Withmills, but neither of us have got enough time. What a shame.
Not just an hour, no. Another time.
Yeah, absolutely. In lockdown, we'd ride our bikes to them quite often. Right, it was where we went. And they were about the only place I could get bread and cheese at one point.
It's funny now, lockdown is starting to become not quite a distant memory, but it's just one of those things that's sort of moving off into the distance of recollections, but that doesn't mean that the infection rate isn't starting to go up again.
Yeah, well, you've been ill with it recently, but I in some ways I miss it, the lockdown. I actually quite liked the fact that there were less people about. But you know, I suppose we all need to get back to a bit of normality.
You didn't want to go right there then?
Oh, I was meant to be going down there.
All right,
no, I'll do the next one.
Take the next one, yeah.
Sorry, I absolutely forgot. I was just enjoying myself. I was off to Broughton. Too busy talking, too much enjoyment.
Not a bad thing.
No, not at all.
Just after the 40.
Yep. Oh, that's refreshing, that smell. God, Jesus, could chew that. Didn't think that was a bad one. It's quite a tight little corner. Oh, that smell, still in my helmet. It's probably still outside. What a glorious day, and I don't feel too hot. This kit is not that bad for hot weather. I mean, it's not comfy as it would be if I was in something a bit lighter, but it's not a bad bit of kit.
I think it might be slightly cooler if you had kind of biker denim jeans.
Yeah.
But you're always going to have a reasonably thick jacket, whether or not it's textile or leather.
Well, I have got a pair of bike jeans that I was given, but I don't know whether I like them or not. And to be fair, I need to make sure my waistline can get into them, because the last time I put them on I couldn't.
Yeah, but you're not having any moments of it tank being full.
No, are you? I'm not. I've actually managed to lose enough weight that the popper's not falling off. Hey up, there's about 1 million children crossing the road up here. Yeah.
Cancel your indicator, and then shortly we're going to be indicating left.
Horse.
sure that's the tactical horse they deploy for when people are doing the driving test.
Maybe.
I think it's on the driving test road there, yeah.
Probably is.
You always see an awful lot of American cars go around it, so I assume that's why they're doing it, because it's on the road.
Wow, it's wiggly little roads, funny junctions,
Yeah.
cars parked everywhere.
And horses.
And horses. The odd tractor. I read the other day saying that there's a massive increase in the number of female riders in their sort of 40s, 50s and 60s, and that biker manufacturers are finally twigging that that's the case, and more bikes are being bought now by women than they are by men, and it's lots of people my sort of age deciding that actually I can do this sort of stuff. I've been a pillion, I loved it, and they can get on the back of a bike, and how fabulous is that? And what they're saying is that bikers manufacturers are starting to realise that we're not as tall as men, and maybe things need to be lowered, and you know, seats might not need to be quite so wide if you have got short legs. But it was just a nice read.
Where were you reading that?
It was, I can't remember the article it was on, but it was on one of the female biker Facebook pages. Somebody had tagged it. But yes, it was just, I interviewed a lady who's rode in her 60s and another lady who's in her 40s. Again, very similar to me, had been a pillion for years or tried it out when they were younger, and all of a sudden decided, you know what, I can do this. How was that? That wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That lady in the car was smiling at me. Do make you wonder whether they're actually, she's a biker as well. Around familiar territory. Anyway, this is good for me, a few roundabouts. Good practice. Is that holding you back there?
Nope.
When? I was going to say, because I've just stalled it. Yeah, I'm fine. Keep going. Keep going. Past you now? No.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I've got the Insta360 on the side of my bike, so I just want to see what that was going to look like.
See.
You might want to say goodbye before you get on.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well chaps, as we pass the Somme, it's time to say goodbye. And I shall see you next time. Hopefully the break won't be as long. In fact, it won't be. Let's be positive about this. Let's make a real effort. And the next video will be that one, as I said, at the biker meet. So that should be, I'm looking forward to actually something different to do. But yeah, so take care folks. ride safe, and like, comment, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.